All right, good morning. Today is Better Balance Baby. So, no shoes today because we're going to use our feet and our toes to help us maintain balance. And we're going to work on some strength training. You'll need an extra towel, fold it up nice and tiny. This one's not folded very well. You should have everything all lined up so that your kneecap can sit in this cushion of loveliness so that you won't stress the kneecap, the patella. All right. The patella has some very sharp edges that when we sometimes kneel down on, and how we're going to do some work today, can put pressure on, particularly on the bottom or the top of the patella, depending on how you are situated on the ground. And so we just use this to help cushion the patella so that there's no extra stress on the bone and you should feel no discomfort. If you are still feeling discomfort, fold it again. If you're still feeling discomfort, get an extra towel. Okay, so cushioning is perfectly okay here. So have it to the side. And you can have your extra towel to mop up that sweat that you're going to get. Now, what I want to really stress today is about alignment. This is really going to help us with our Thursday kick your own butt class. All right. Because we want to think about stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. Are we opening the hips or are we keeping them pointing forward? We're going to become more aware of that. So I'm hoping this will also be a challenge strength wise. But we'll see. We're opening it up. That's the aim today. All right. So I want you to really think about stacking. It's really also important that when you're standing for our balance, that you make sure that your toes are not pointing out. Notice we're doing this little lovely point out. Okay, so I want you to remember to stack. How do we stack? Well, you need to line up the big toe with the ankle, and then you're going to line up the ankle with the knee, with the hip. Okay, so you're not going to push that hip out to the side. Yeah, make sure it's all stacked. And that's really, really important. So that alignment, I want you to pay attention to while we're working out today. Okay? All right. We're going to start off with some 10 sun salutations, that whole yoga sequence that we've done. And that's going to hopefully build some heat in the body. And we'll go from there. All right. Are we ready? Is that a yes? Is that thumbs up? Okay. I hope so. Something different, just changing it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to start my heart rate monitor. Gosh, I forgot what that was. And it's going to be a tricky one to pick today. You could pick, I would say strength, a strength training class, because we're not doing any cardio, and that's why we're not have any shoes on today. Do me a favor, please. Stand up nice and tall. Stack those feet. So lift the toes, spread them, put them down. Make sure the toes are straight in front of the ankles, ankles under the knees, knees under the hips, hips under the shoulders. Drive the hands down, lift the chest. Connect to your breathing, center yourself. I want you to pull your shoulders down and back so you lift the chest a little bit more than normal. Yeah? But in that process of lifting the chest and rolling the shoulders down the back, I want you to tuck the pelvis. So again, there's a point in the center of the back. From that center point down, you're pulling down. And from that center point up, you're pulling up. So really push down from that center point, mid-back, and pull up from that center point to the chest. Excellent job. Make sure those feet are stacked. Take a look. Lift the chin. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Now this time, big inhale. Keep the hands up. Look at the hands. Arch the back a little bit. Lean the head back a little bit, as much as comfortable. Breathe in and out. Really think about your diaphragm. You should feel that when you lift the hands up and you tilt the head back, you should really feel the diaphragm working. So something around the belly button should be moving. Big inhale, exhale. Good. And now on your next exhale, bring your hands down. Beautiful job. Shake it out for me, please. Excellent. Let's do it again. Stack it. Yes. Spread the toes. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, all in line. So that center point from the back, lift up into the chest, draw the shoulders down. From that center point in the back, down, tilt the pelvis. Yes, that's going to have to activate your quads. Lift your kneecaps up into your quads by squeezing the quadriceps, that muscle in front. Drive the hands down. All right, let's start with our sun salutation. Big inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold. Remember, bend your knees as much as you need to. Excellent job. Let the head hang. And here I just want you to walk it out. I'm going to turn to the side so you can kind of see what's happening. Just walk it out. Let those heads hang. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Legs are hip width apart. Make sure those toes are still pointing straight ahead. Just wiggle it out. Lovely. Just wearing it out right here. Keep breathing. Lovely job. Okay, now you're going to stop, hold the legs as straight as you can. You're going to keep your hands on the ground if you need to. If you don't need to, you can lift the hands to the mid shin and you can flatten the back. Hold it here, nice and steady, deep breathing. Just hold it. We're just holding each position so you can feel it. I really want you to think now, lining the hips up with the shoulders. You want that tabletop back. Big inhale, exhale. Let that stomach expand. Let it drop and then suck it in as you exhale. Nice deep breaths. Hold it steady. Beautiful. On your next exhale, you're going to let it drop down into that forward fold again. Now, you're not going to walk it out. You're just going to hold it still here. Again, breathing. Now, this time, when you exhale, you're going to pull the belly up into the back and release that stomach. Nice deep breaths. Pull that belly up into the back as you exhale and let it drop as you inhale. Beautiful. Okay, and now you're going to just step those legs back into a plank position. If you need to drop to your knees here, you are more than welcome to at any point during the plank. You can stay to the knees. If you can, stay on the toes. That's an option for you. All right, what I want you to do, hold it there. Now just kind of wiggle it around so you can feel where you are, making sure that you don't dump all your weight into your wrist. You want to make sure that there is equal weight in all the bases of the fingers, as well as some weight in the tips of the fingers. Spread that weight into that hand. Feel it out. Feel it out. Okay? The more space you can have in this little notch in the wrist, the better for you. The stronger your grip will be. And believe it or not, grip helps you with chest press, pull-ups. I mean, amazing. A lot of things. Beautiful job. All right. Are you done wiggling it out? Are you done feeling out where you are? Okay. So now we're just going to take it down. Bring in those elbows as close as you can, and then you're going to drive the chest up dog. Okay, you're going to try and make sure that your hips, your legs are off the ground. So the only thing now is your toes, and you're just going to walk it out, shake it out, bring it out. Yeah. You might feel some pressure in the lower back. If you do, you can drop to the knees and wiggle it out. That should ease the pressure in the lower back. Excellent. Good. Roll the shoulders for me. Up and down. Give me 3 big rolls. Again, you can drop to the knees whenever you're ready. And then when you've done that final roll, drive the butt up. Yeah. Heels down. Now, again, you're going to bend your knees as much as you need to here. Okay. Let me try and show you. Yeah. You want a nice long body. So from the wrist to the shoulder to the butt, you want a nice straight line. If it's not there yet, that's okay. We're going to aim for that straight line. You want those legs. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. You don't need to keep the legs straight. Okay. And I just want you to walk out the dog now, where you bend one knee at a time, pushing that heel down into the ground. We're stretching out the hamstring. Okay. Opening up some space in the lower pelvis, in the sacrum, coccyx. Yeah. How you do that is making sure that you're pulling that stomach in. Yes. By pulling that stomach in, you're making the back lengthen, that lower portion. Yeah. It's a very tiny stretch. Beautiful. Now slowly walk your feet up to your hands. You're in that forward fold again. You're going to walk it out. You're going to tabletop. Hands on the ground, fingertips if you want, or mid shin. You want that flat back, line it all up. Forward fold again, and then slowly roll it up. Big inhale, and exhale. Okay, that was really slow. We're going to speed it up now. Big inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step it back into plank position. Drop to the knees if you need to. Inhale. Yeah. Exhale, down into that slow, and then inhale up. Beautiful. Tuck the feet, butt up, head down, heels down. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, and exhale, hands to center. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk it back into plank on your knees or your toes. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, tuck the toes, butt up, heels down. Walk it in. Tabletop. Forward fold, come to standing. One more time. Just centered here. Now take a look at those feet. Have they moved? Yeah? Where are they? Again, right here. Good job. Nice. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Tabletop. Forward fold. Step it back into plank. Nice and slow. Bring it down. Up dog. Lift that chest. Oh, down dog, lift that butt, drive the heels down. Remember, bend your knees as much as you need to. Walk it in. Tabletop. Forward fold. Come to standing. Beautiful. Oh, all right, let's just easy. My hamstrings are already stretched out. Maybe you feel the same. It might depend on where you keep your tension. My hamstrings tend to be quite tight. Good. So we're just doing some dynamic stretching, and then we're going to go into our balance work. All right, let's do some quads. So we're going to grab that foot. We're going to try and keep the knees together when we pull it up. So think about how you're placing that foot on the ground. To help you balance, you're going to try and spread your toes. That's why we don't want shoes. Beautiful. All right. Open it nice and wide for me, please. And then I just want you to kind of do a nice figure eight with the hips. Good. All right, whatever you're doing, I want you to kind of bring the chest down. And so you're going to slowly get the hands to the ground. Still doing that figure eight. And I want you to hold the legs as wide as you can. Right here. Beautiful. And then you're just kind of easing in and out. Yes, down and out. Nice stretching. So we're also stretching the hamstring again here, but we're also including some inner thigh. Not feeling the inner thigh? Take the legs a little bit wider. Beautiful. All right. Come back to that figure eight and start walking your feet closer together until you feel like you can bring your hands to your hips and then come to standing. Beautiful. Walk those feet in for me, please. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders back. Walk it out. Roll those shoulders forward. All right. We're going to try a swimmer warm-up. It normally drives people very crazy. So one hand goes back, one hand goes forward, and they switch at the top. Yeah, can you try that? So one hand forward, one hand back, and they switch at the top. Doesn't matter which direction you're going in. Yeah? Good. So there's a little bit of a twist in the body. You can go a little bit faster if you want, or a little bit slower. Okay, whatever you're doing, switch it out. Go the other way. Yeah, it's a little bit harder. That's okay. Again, there's a tendency, there's a favor with the body. Okay. And that's what we're really going to work on today. So that unilateral training, things are going to be much slower. Okay? Beautiful. And just shake it out for me. Oh, all right. Okay, legs hip width apart. So the right leg is going to be your stability leg. It's going to be doing isometric work. Your left leg is going to be the moving leg. It's going to be doing metric work. There's no such thing as metric work. I just made that up. All right. So I want you to make sure that your right, like, middle toe is in the middle of your ankle. Yeah? And then the ankle, middle of the ankle, middle of the knee, middle of the knee, middle of the hip to the shoulder. Okay? All right. So up and balance. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it up. Now we're just going to tap that toe to the ground for 10. 10, 9, nice and slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, balance. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to hold it at the top. All right, now keep that hip down. Make sure this right hip is not lifting up, okay? Keep it down. All right, let's extend that foot. 10, 9, balance. 8, can I see the bottom of your foot? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep that chest up, don't lean. 2, and 1. Hold the knee up. Good job. Extend the foot, hold the leg out. Back to the knee, balance. All right, now we're going to do some hip movement. So up and down, 10, 9, 8. Do you see that twist in the hip? 7, keep the knee at hip height. 6, 5, 4, 3. It gets a little harder to balance because now we're moving laterally. 2, laterally. 1, beautiful. Hold the hip up nice and still. Should be getting nice and tight on that right leg. Good, now we're going to kick it to the side. 10, slow, slow. 9, that's it. 8, slow. 7, so now there's a tilt, right? 6, 5. When you come back, bring that hip down. 4. Extend that leg. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, balance. Keep that knee up. Keep that knee up. All right, now we're going to tilt forward, keeping a bend in the knee. 10, 9. It's okay if you fall over, just find that balance. 8, 7. You want to keep the hips square. 6, 5. I have difficulty with this. This is really challenging for me. 4, because of my hamstrings. 3, come on. 2, come on. 1, hold it here. Hold it here. Keep that knee bent. Now you're going to straighten the leg. Find your balance. So that left leg is straight now. Balance. All right, now we're going to do a variation of the deadlift. So come to standing with a straight leg. Good. We're going to take it back. 10, single leg deadlift. 9, ooh, try not to fall over. 8, keep it square. 7, that's it, nearly there. 6, try and keep both legs straight. 5, without falling over. 4, that's it. 3, keep that hip down, keep that left hip down. 2, don't let it twist, don't turn the body. And 1, beautiful, shake it out. Oh, do you feel it in like your foot? My foot's like gripping the ground to help me balance. Okay, let's line it up. Middle of that toe, now the left leg. Middle of the ankle, middle of the knee, middle of the hip to the shoulder. Spread the toes. Let's go. Balance. So you want to make sure you're not twisting that hip, you're dropping it down. Knee is at hip height. Good. For 10, tap the toe. 10, 9, 8, 7, slow and controlled. 6, we're not speeding this up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hold it here. Balance. Keep that hip down. That right hip stays down, facing me. We're going to extend that leg for 10. 10, 9. Let me see your foot. 8, 7. Come on. 6. Keep it straight. 5. Stand tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Balance. Do what you need to with your hands, okay? Doesn't matter. Use those hands to help you. All right, we're going to extend that foot for 10. Keep it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't put it down. Keep it back into the bend. Good. Now some side to side movement. We're going to tilt that hip. See how my knee is dropping? Lift it up. Don't let it drop. Okay, let's tilt that hip. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the knee up. 4. So this is a movement we do on Thursdays when we kick to the side. All right, good. Hold it up. Hold that hip up. Hold it up. All right, we're going to kick to the side nice and slow for 10. 10. Balance. 9. Balance. 8. Extend that leg as much as you can to the side. Straighten it. 7. Ooh, don't fall over. 6. It's okay if you fall over. Just find that balance again. 5. We're training the body. 4. Come on. 3. Let's go. Make these count. 2. And 1. Hold it here. Now we're going to tilt forward. The knee is going to stay bent. Keeping the hips square. Let's go. 10. Very different from what we're used to doing. 9. Very slow. 8. Are you noticing some weaknesses in the body? 7. I am. I can feel it. Come on. Keep that knee bent. 5. Balance. 4. Balanced. 3. Oh, balance. I nearly fell over. 2. We have one more, and then we're going to hold it back. Come back to standing. Hold it back. Keep the knee bent. Hold it here. Straighten that right leg. Hold it here. Deadlift. You're going to come to standing with the legs straight. Let's go for 10. And 10. Oh, try and keep that hip down, okay? 9. 8. I thought I would be better on this side. No can do. 7. Oh, come on. 6. Come on, Suzanne. That's it. 5. Come on, BodyBySuzy. You got this. 4. Nice and straight. Keep that right hip down. 3. Stretching that left. 2. Nice job. One more, one more. 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. All right, legs hip width apart for me. Let's go. 10 squats. 3, 2, 1. 10. 9. We're just getting some movement in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's it. 3. Come on. 2. Now we're going to come down and hold it. Chest up. Keep it still. Slow pulse. 10. 9. Whoa, whoa. 8. Come on. 7. I'm not doing it at a regular pace because I want you to not be sure. 6. 5. 4. Yes. 3. 2. Don't come up. 1. Stay here. Still. Fast pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Take the legs wide. Same thing with wide legs. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. 10 sumo squats. 10, 9. Notice my knees are not going past the toe. 6. Come on. 5. You go as deep as you can, okay? 4. If you're getting lower back pain, you're going too deep. 3. Just don't go as deep. 2. 1 more, all the way down and up. Now down and hold, keep it still. I adjusted my legs there. They just weren't wide enough for me. Slow pulse, let's go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it still. Fast pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Shake it out. Oh. Wow. Whew. All right. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Smoky. Upper body is going to be all on the floor. Come down on your knees for me, please. Just do a little cat-cow to help release the pelvis, the lower back. And then do some side to side. Yeah. Imagine your forehead is going to your hip. All right. Now we're going to start with plank. Means you have to be on your hands. If you're on your knees, it's up to you. Okay? If you're on your toes, it's up to you. We're going to incorporate some balance in the plank as well. So here we go. Make sure your elbows are above your wrist, shoulders above the elbows. You pick, knees or toes. Okay? Now, look at the difference. This is all fours, right? This is plank on my knees. Do you see the difference there? Did you see how the hips dropped slightly? Okay, that's important. Yeah? Same thing if you went to your toes. Yeah, I just wanted to show you what it looked like compared to all fours. Good. All right, find your balance. Okay, so open your legs a little bit, hip width or wider, and then you're just going to rotate onto your right side. Hold it there. Okay, the left hand is going to hug the body, and you're going to drop the hip for 10. Drop the hip, 9. Drop the hip, 8. Drop the hip. 7. 6. You drop it as much as you can. 1 more. Good. Hold it up. Release that left hand straight. Balance. Rotate back to plank. Nice and controlled. Remember, keep that butt down. We're going to do the other side. Good. Control it. Rotate to the left. Hand up. Lift that hip. So you want the shoulder in. Now remember what I told you in the beginning about where the weight should be? Don't dump it into the wrist. It should be in the tips of the fingers as well as the base of the fingers. Spread it. Good. You're going to hug the side of the body with that right hand. You're going to drop the hip. 10. 9. 8. This is upper body and abs. 7. 6. You can drop to the knees whenever you need to. Lift those hips as high as you can when you come up. Good. Hold it up. Release that right hand.
It's working. I don't know what's wrong.
Beautiful. Come back to plank. Here we go. All right, everybody, you're going to drop to your knees if you're not there already. You're going to take your hands just a little bit wider. We're going to do mid position push up. So your hands are going to go out into like an arrowhead. Okay, we're not in this wide position where we come down in this 90 degree, but we're going to be in this position where the elbows go out to the side ever so slightly. We're going to do it nice and controlled. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Down and hold. 10. Up. Good. Down and hold. 9. Up. Good. Down and hold. 8. Up. Good. Down and hold. 7. Up. Make sure your breasts are between your hands when you come down. Down and hold. 6. Up. Down and hold. 5. Up. Down and hold. 4. Up. Good. Down and hold. 3. Up. Good. Down and hold. 2. And you know it's never up unless I give you a surprise. Down and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep your form. 4, 3. Squeeze. Push up. Beautiful. Push back into child pose. Hold it there for a split second. Breathe. Good. Come up. Just shake it out. Oh, I'm feeling it in my deltoid. Yeah, some in my chest, pecs. Good. Shake it out. All right. Get that extra towel for me, please. Okay. You're going to place that extra towel under your left knee. So it's the right leg that's going to be moving. The left leg is going to be still. Again, it's unilateral training. So the left is not moving, but it is still working. Okay. Now this is going to be very interesting because I don't have any space here. So I'm going to have to turn to a little bit on the side. Okay. So I hope you can see that right leg. Yeah, you don't need to see my face, right? That's okay. You can just look at my... Okay, so you're just going to do a straight up kick, but you're going to keep the knee bent. So right leg, 1 minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep that knee bent. Now, push through the heel, but keep the knee bent. Now, make sure you're not leaning too much to the left. Okay? Make sure you stack those hips. Remember, it's all about balance here as well. Now, how to maintain that? Really push into that right hand. Okay? Up and down, 1 minute. Your own pace. If I'm going too fast, that's okay. You can go slower. But not too fast because we don't want to lose control of where the hip is. We want to maintain that balance. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just rearranging so that I have enough space. All right, we have 5 more seconds here, and then we're gonna do 1 minute where we're gonna straighten that leg, kicking as high as we can. Are you ready? Straighten that leg. Let's go. Straighten it now. Straighten it. So when we straighten that leg, go a little bit deeper into the glute. Yeah? That's okay. Come on. 1 minute. We don't have very many of these. Yeah? Now, don't crunch into that left side. Don't collapse into that left side. Maintain your posture in your support. Good job kicking it. Straighten that leg, but push through the heel still. What do you want to kick out of your life? Think about it. What do you want to kick out? Yeah, kick it out right now. Now's your chance. Make sure that right hip stays down. Don't let it twist to the side. I'm not opening up the hips. Yeah, I'm focusing strictly on the glute. Whew. We have 5 more seconds here, people. All right. Now we're just going to go to the, and we're going to come forward into a lunge. So you're going to kick and forward into a lunge. So now a lot of balance, okay? A lot of balance into a lunge. Now try not to collapse onto the ground. Yeah, place your hands nicely. Yeah, want to make a nice big move. We're really working that entire hip. Come on. Kick it up. Push through the heel. Push down into the heel. Nice and controlled. This is a Tracy Anderson move. As much as Tracy Anderson is manicured and photoshopped and plastic surgery, she has some really good moves. Yeah. That's it, nearly there. And rest. You're going to push back into child pose, but really push back into that right hip. Take your hands over to the left so you're really stretching. All right, we're going to start the other leg in 15 seconds. Switch out the towel for me, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2. It's the kick, but this time keep the knee bent, right? Keep it bent. Up and down. Push through that heel. Now keep that left hip down. Noticing I'm not turning it out. Make sure you have equal weight in the hands. You're not favoring or dumping into anything. Okay, common. You want to dump into the right hip. Don't. Common. You want to dump into the right hand. Don't. Focus on that left side, keeping it square. Keep the knee bent. Push through the hip. Push through the heel, not the hip, the other H word. Come on, let's go. Keep it nice and strong. Keep your posture. Make sure you're on that nice box, yeah, on all fours. Keep going, your own pace, up and down. 3, 2, good. Now we're gonna go 1 minute. We're gonna straighten that leg now. Straighten it. Kick it as high as you can. Straighten that knee. Kick it as high as you can. Maintain the hip. That's it, come on. Yes, yes. Push through that heel. Try not to round the back, keep it flat. Come on. You only have one exercise after this. You know it, you know it. Come on, come with me, don't stop. Come on, you're gonna get a break. This is it for these legs here. I know. Slow and controlled, right? All right, you remember the next move? In 5, we're gonna come forward and then kick back. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so kick, bring that leg forward, drop in. Release the hands off the ground. That's it. Oh. So we have full range of motion in that hip. That's what we're doing. Yeah? Full range. You want to take the hands off the ground. Your own pace. You're kicking as high as you can, pushing through the heel, squaring the hips. That's it. That's it. Oh. Using all of those muscles around the hip joint. We're nearly there. 15 seconds to go. Oh, my hero. Then we go into upper body. Good, good. Come on. In 5, 4, 3. Can you do one more for me? 2 and 1. Beautiful. Child pose. Pushing into that left hip over to the side. You got it. Excellent. Stretch. Breathe. All right. Can get rid of that extra towel. Can wipe the sweat off your face. Okay, now the hover. So everybody down on their elbows. You pick. All right, so look at the difference of being on all fours. This is all fours. Even though you're on the elbows, this is not a hover. Okay, look at the hover. Do you see how I bring those knees back and my butt comes down in line with my shoulder? That's what you want. Okay, what I'd like you to do as well is make sure that your palms are flat. Yeah? We tend to like to curl them so we can use some pect. We don't want that. Palms are flat. Should I move back so you can see? Beautiful job. On your knees or your toes, up to you. Butt needs to stay down. Celestine, drop to those knees for me. Beautiful. All right. You're going to lift your right hand, turn it, and twist. Remember these? Hold it. Palm flat. That left hand hugs the body. Going to drop the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift that hip as high as you can when you come up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Release that left hand. Beautiful. Place that left hand down on the ground. Turn the body. Set back up to hover. Without dropping the hips. Try and keep the hips up. Gonna lift that left hand. Turn it. Roll it over to the side. Hand up. Hip high. So lift the hip higher than the shoulder. Right hand hugs the body. Drop the hip for 10. 10. 9. 8. You're on your knees or your toes. 7. 6. Better balance, baby. 5. 4. We're incorporating balance in everything. 3. Come on. Lift that hip. 2. And hold it up. Release the hand. Hold that hip up. Line everything up. Accept the hip. Lift it higher. Beautiful. Take that right hand out in front. Twist the body. Release. All right. Stay right there. Hold it for me. Okay, everybody, if you're not down on the knees, everybody drop to the knees for me, please. Okay. I'm going to make sure you see my hands. This is going to be a very tricky pose. You're going to lift the elbows off the ground. Let's go. And down. 9, up. And down. 8, up. Come on. And down. Do it together. 7, up. Good. Look at those elbows. And down. 6, push up. And down. Come on. 5, do them together. Don't let one lead. And down. Push the weight forward. 4. And down. Good. 3. And down. Good. 2. And down. Come on. Last one. Lift it up. And down. Good. Stay here. All right. Drive the butt up, heels down. So this is actually called puppy pose. All right, very similar to down dog, except you're pushing through the elbows and not the palms of the hands. Yeah, good. Hold it there. Excellent. Walk those feet back so that you're back into hover, and then drop your hips onto the mat. Oh, thanks, pose. Stretch it out. Nice job. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. Lift your butt, tuck your knees under, push back into child pose. Just breathe right here. All right. Come up onto your knees for me, please. Okay, so you're going to get that extra towel, and you had it folded nicely so that you can place one knee. Now you're going to unfold it so you can place both knees on it. Okay? Oh, did you hear my knee crack? Oh, age. She just comes at you, doesn't she? All right. Knees are hip width apart. If you want, you can tuck your toes to help you with your balance. All right, we're just going to do some abs, side to side. Now remember here, what's really important is from the pelvis, we're sucking in and up to the belly button. Belly button sucking back into the spine. Chest is lifted. Beautiful. Keep going. Keep going. I'll try and get a little closer. Yeah. Keep going. So you might notice that on your knees, the move is a little bit tighter, a little bit smaller. Yeah, because we're eliminating movement through the foot. Beautiful. Hands behind the ears. So just the fingertips, okay? And elbows are wide. What we're doing here is we're lifting the chest, elongating the obliques, the upper rectus abdominis. Yeah. And by stretching the muscle, we allow the muscle to do a little bit of better contraction, a little bigger contraction. Lift the chest. Think rib cage and hips. Come on. All right. Right hand stays up, left hand comes to the hip. All right, nice and slow. We're going to twist it. So try not to turn the hips, okay? You're really twisting from the waist using the obliques. Suck the belly in and up. Good. Both hands back. Suck it in. Think ribs and hips. You want to pull the rib away from the hip, keeping those hands up, elbows back, wide. So I don't want them crunched, yeah? Because that rounds, we want to lift, open. Okay. Right hand down. And let's give me a little twist. 8. Just 8 of them. That's all we're doing. Slow and controlled. From the waist. Squeeze it in. Really squeeze that oblique that you're twisting to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back to it. Hands up, hands up. All right, back to the hips. All right, let's just tilt the pelvis. So pull the pelvis up. and then tilt the pelvis back. So posterior and anterior tilt of the pelvis. Keep the chest still. So really isolating. So you might want to put your hands on your hips so you can feel them tilt. That can help you connect. And then once you do that, maybe lift your hands and see if you can continue doing it without feeling it. Yeah, sometimes we have to feel it with our hands or look at it with our eyes and connect with the brain. Let's see if we can just connect with the brain. All right, hold it up, squeeze, tilt it back, squeeze, and release. Beautiful. Push back into child pose for me, please. We're just going to stretch it out right here. We are done. I hope you felt that. I feel like we could do more upper body, but I'll give you a break because those are deceivingly hard. A lot of isometric, a lot of holding. All right, beautiful. Oh. All right, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to slide it under your left. You're going to try and push your shoulder down to the ground. Yeah, you can lay it on your air. So you're stretching into the right shoulder, but you're still pulling that left hand forward. So you have a little bit of a twist. Excellent. Come back into child pose. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to take that left hand. Again, we slide it under the right. You're going to try and lay it down onto that shoulder. Lay it onto the cheek. Beautiful. Come back into child pose. All right. I'm going to turn to the side, so keep it in child pose for a second. I'm trying to show you what I want you to do. All right. And then I want you to come up onto all fours for me. Now you're going to keep your hips on top of your knees. So you're going to stretch the top of the back. And you're just going to come down. You're going to place the chin on the ground if you can. If it's uncomfortable, you can place the forehead on the ground. So it's a little bit of a upper back stretch. As you can hear, my voice is compressed because my throat is being compressed. Good. Come back up. Easy. Back into all fours. Good. Push back into child pose for me. All right. You're going to sit up on those legs and you're going to roll them forward. Flex those feet. Grab those big toes with your pointing finger and your middle finger. If you can't grab the toes, grab the ankles. If you can't grab the ankles, grab the shins. If you can't grab the shins, don't grab the knees. So either just above or below the knee. Okay, now you want a flat back. So this is the position that you want to be in. Flat back. Bend the elbows as much as you need to. Flex those feet as much as you can. Flat back. So your chin is up. And you want to inch down as much as you can with that back flat. Really stretching the hamstrings. Breathe into it. Don't hold your breath. Long back. Beautiful. And release. Take your right leg, cross it over. Yeah, wherever you're at. So either you can tuck it into the groin, you can twist the foot so you can lay it down so it's like a half lotus. Okay? We're just going to sit here, opening up that groin. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. So again, you can just tuck it into the groin. If you can't get it into the groin, so just make sure your heel is not on your knee. So your heel can be just above or below the knee. Yeah? This is opening the groin as well. As long as that knee is out to the side, you're opening that groin. We're just going to hang out here. Beautiful. Release it. Now you're going to open your legs as wide as you can, and you're going to come forward. First, elbows are bent. So kind of like that Sphinx pose. Chest up, chin up. Now look at your feet. Are they square? Are they tilting one way or the other? Do they look alike? Are they symmetrical? Try and make them. All right, now think about your hip. You're going to tilt from the hip a little bit more, and you're going to reach the hands a little bit forward. So now the elbows are no longer under the shoulders. Breathe. Again, a little bit deeper. Reach those hands out. Chin up. Keep that chin up. Keep looking forward in the center, right? So your nose is in line with the sternum, which is in line with the middle of your pelvis, where it joins. Now, if you can, you're going to lift the elbows off the ground and reach as far forward as you can, keeping your chin up. Ease into it. Don't drop the head. Keep the chin up. Yeah, I know. I know. All right, and support the body. Walk it back slowly. And then place your hands under each of your knees from the outside and help bend your legs, support them. All right, easy cross leg. Yeah, however you want to sit that's comfortable for you. You can sit in this position. If you'd like to tuck half lotus, you can. Whatever is easy for you. If this is too much and you want just like something relaxed, I would just like you to try and be as symmetrical as possible. All right, push down on the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders forward. Good job. All right. Big inhale and exhale. Place your hands to the side of the body. Drop the head to the side. When you drop your head to the side, like your ear to your shoulder, I want you to turn your eye and look all the way into the corner of the eyeball. Both eyes. Hold it there. Breathe. This is an exercise that you can do to combat anxiety. Okay, it helps reset parts of the nervous system. Beautiful. Center your eyes and bring your head back up to center. Big inhale and exhale. So a simple exercise that you can do that can reset when you have anxiety. Now you're going to drop the air to the left, and then you're going to turn that eye all the way into the corner of the eye socket, looking down. Hold it there and breathe. Open your eyes. Use your eyes. Look. Chest up. Don't slouch. I just realized I was slouching a little bit. Beautiful. Center the eyes. Straighten the head. One more time. Big inhale. Clasp the hands down to the heart of the matter. Beautiful job. Better balance, baby. Thank you so much for working out with me. I'll see you on the flip side.